So here at the Rocky Mountain RMRRF Fest 2026 in Loveland, Colorado, we are at the Big Treetack BQ booth with a familiar face.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
And we are going to talk all about the latest and greatest from BiQu BigTreeTech.
We are.
Let's dive right in. So tell me about this here. What is it?
All right, this is called the Panda Treat, and it's a collaborative project between BiQu and a company called SkinWire Labs, which is based in South Africa. And basically, we're able to jet food coloring, edible ink, onto anything that you can fit into the build volume of an A1 Mini or an A1 or a P1S or an X1C, and soon some of the H series even as well. So 100% safe to eat. And, you know, like faces, pictures, there's even a cool little feature where, let's say you've got this picture of a character that your kid likes, right? But it's not this regular shape. You can upload that and it will develop a cookie cutter for you based on that image. If it's too complex, it'll hand it off to another service provider to do that. And then you'll get a cookie cutter. You can make those cookies, bring it back and print that image onto those cookies. So it's got some really cool functions going on. What we'll show you now is a nice round cookie and just a demonstration image that we're going to be printing at the show. So let's get that bad boy on the plate and get a print off, right?
Yeah.
So we'll just pop it down and we'll make sure that we're good with the alignment. And we'll just do a quick print. So when I hit print, what it's going to do is it does a few little self-start checks, making sure that everything's ready, that it's homed. And if everything is homed and ready, you'll see the build plate just basically moving to the right position. And yeah, then it's going to kick things off. So there you go. We're in the right position. And now it's going to start moving across. And what it does is sort of pass by pass, it deposits a little bit of food coloring on each pass, and you'll see that develop all the way through across the cookie.
Logo's on. He had one that was like topping cream on top, and the guy's face was cream on top.
And so based upon the size of the cookie, it is being printed fairly quickly.
So, I mean, actually, this is pre-release firmware. We have increased this, the speed at which it prints, by between 3 and 4 times in the final firmware. So there's 2 techniques we've used, but basically what you see it doing now, it will do at least 3 times faster in the final firmware, and without losing any quality whatsoever. In fact, we've been able to even improve it further. Like, yeah, so it's a really cool project. There's 2 of us in South Africa who have been developing this. And yeah, it's going to be available for pre-order in about 3 weeks from now. Orders will start shipping in a month. And like, it's a really, really cool product. So there you go. SkinWire Labs is a South African company. BiQu, that's us, obviously. Manufacturing, global distribution. And
can you eat them?
Can you eat them? That is a very good question. Let me answer that.
I'll take that as a yes.
You see, my problem is, you're going to have to excuse me to speaking with my mouth on video.
Oh, no problem.
I've eaten about 5 of these already today, and my blood sugar is letting me know about it. So it's probably the last one I'm going to punish, but they are good and 100% safe to eat. Yeah. So we can do faces onto them. I mean, earlier today, we had a family here when the Wi-Fi wasn't crashing out. And we just took a picture, sent it down, and that was them. They had their faces on their own little cookie. They were super happy about it. But yeah, that's what it's capable of doing. It's a really, really cool thing. Whole cakes, coffees, macarons, cupcakes, whatever you can put in the bull volume. You're good. Go for it.
That's also cappuccino foams.
He's retired from YouTube, but I don't think he'll mind if I show you. So our good friend at Teaching Tech, who once made a video of Sam Prentice with his face all over a t-shirt, at Formnext had his face on cappuccinos. So yeah, that's
was
a cappuccino.
there one cappuccino or were there multiple cappuccinos?
Oh, there might have been a few involved. There might have been 800 or so involved. You know?
800? So how much do you get out of these kind of cartridges?
Yeah, I mean, it's difficult to say that you get a certain number of cookies or cakes, right? Because it's all based on area. It's based on area. It's based on how much of that area is occupied with actual jetting and how intense that jetting is. You know, but if you were to average it, a cookie of this size, this is fairly rich in color. You'd probably get about 600 of those cookies out. A smaller cookie, less rich in color, 800 plus. Yeah, 1 cartridge, no worries.
Very nice.
Yeah.
So people can find more information about this product on a...
So BQ.equipment, and then you search Panda Treat. Right now you can sign up for an early notification of release. And as soon as we release it, you'll get an email saying pre-orders are now available. So what we want to do is we want to reward those who've signed up early with that early notification, so they get a little window, a gap to get the order in before we kind of publicly announce that pre-orders are available. So if you want that, go ahead, sign up for that early notification there. We'll send that email off to you as soon as pre-orders are available, and then you can get your order in. Shipping will start shortly thereafter, so pre-orders in about 3 weeks, shipping a week after, and then we're good to go. Yeah, Panda Treat, BQ.equipment.
So this side will leave you a cookie, so that's really nice. And if you're ever going to go to meet events like this, and you see a cookie laying here, before you're going to take it, ask first, because it can happen that this cookie was being touched by 1,000 hands, and you're just going to eat it.
This is our demonstration cookie. But let me give you a little bit of info. This is our third demonstration cookie that we've had today, and I don't know where the other two went. I know that they're in someone else's stomach, and I hope that they got a really strong gut, because it was touched by like 1,000 people before they grabbed it and decided to eat it. So yeah, if you come to an event and you see one just sitting out, don't eat it, please, because it's a demonstration cookie. We're going to put a sign up that says "Do not eat demonstration cookie." In fact, I should probably print that onto another cookie next to it, but we'll get to that just now.
Don't take this cookie.
Yeah, or the one next to it.
Or maybe they are going to take it, because don't take this cookie.
Yeah, well, yeah, we'll have to see.
They were warned.
Maybe we should take this cookie, I'm a stranger, and that might be more of a deterrent. We'll see. All right, let's move on to some other stuff, shall we? So, all right, so let's have a look at some other cool stuff that we have been working on. We have the BMCU 370, and that is an AMS Lite alternative, quite a bit cheaper than the AMS Lite. And yeah, I mean, four filament feeder, multicolor on an A1, A1 Mini, even usable on a P1S. And yeah, that's really well priced. It's also a collaborative project with BiQu and another developer, and that was launched within the last month. Really, really cool little product. Go check that out. BQ.equipment, BMCU 370. Really well-priced AMS Lite alternative.
I will put the link in the description of this video.
Good idea. Yeah. So let's take a little step across here and see what we got. This is a pretty cool thing. The Sidekick toolkit. So, you know, some of the tools that you really need to use when 3D printing, Allen keys, and of course, really conveniently stored in here. Nice CNC'd aluminum structure. You just unscrew the top, and you've got access to all of the Allen keys in there that you just swap out, and screwdrivers. And then you've got the Panda Edge Special Edition, Black Edition. So that's your beautiful CNC magnetic bed scraper. And then just, you know, the mandatory but high quality pair of nice cutters. So that's the Sidekick toolkit that's relatively new. And I'm loving it. I use that obviously all the time when 3D printing. Stepping across, we've got this very interesting set of displays over here. So this is the Pop Revo. Why Pop? Well, because it's for the Snapmaker machine, U1. And,
Snapmaker U1.
Yeah, you know, a little bit of snap, crackle, and pop in there, right? So that is the Pop Revo. It will convert your U1 to the Revo tech, which, you know, is really cool because 30 seconds out and you can change the nozzle size. You want to go from a standard flow brass to a hardened half flow, or a different size, or perhaps a diamondback because you're doing some abrasives. 30 seconds in and out and you're done. No messing with connectors, just screw it out, screw the new one in. I've still got my glove on from the food stuff, but I'll still demonstrate nonetheless. You know, you just unscrew that guy and out it comes. Pop the new guy in.
Screw it back in.
And you've got a new hot end effectively in there, you know? Clog happens, that's the same way. You just unclog it by doing that and you're pretty much good to go. Finished. And then we got the Pop Juicer, which is a high flow alternative hot end for the Snapmaker U1 as well. It's got a new Vantasy coating on it. So that Vantasy coating is really fantastic. It is very filament repellent, like the most filament repellent coating I've seen on the market, which is going to help prevent stuff from sticking to your nozzle and developing those blobs of death that everyone hates so much. But also comes in high flow and standard flow variants. Pop Juicer, very cool. We've got the Pop Status, which is a very sleek looking LED light bar that fits on the front of your Snapmaker U1. And I mean, it'll display a bunch of really cool RGB patterns, but also just the state of each print. So you can see percentage, how much complete it is. If there's an error, it's going to pulse red. If the print is done and the print is ready to be used, it'll pulse green to let you know. So if you've got a couple of these things and you just want to see what's going on at a glance, really nice little mod that you can use. Yeah, we've got the Pop Touch as well, which is a mobile control screen and monitoring screen for your Snapmaker U1 as well. And as you can see here with these little key rings, of course, we've got our multicolor cryo grip glacier plates. And this is the green version. And these are actually made out of the same material. They're just tiny versions of it. Yeah, so we've spoken about some of the stuff that's over here, and I figured we'd just actually show it to you on display. So what we have here is the Panda Breath. That is your chamber heater that I was speaking about for use with the Snapmaker U1, but it also works with the Bamboo P1. There's a new version coming out for the P2 as well. Yeah, so Panda Breath, fantastic piece. And chamber heater enables polycarbonate, ASA, ABS, no warping, and fantastic reviews of that have been coming out. People are absolutely loving it. Super easy to install, super easy to use. It actually connects directly to the printer, and it knows when you're printing an engineering filament based on the temperature of the bed, and so it automatically turns on and off. You don't really have to do it. It just knows and does it by itself. Super cool. What else have we got going on here? There's the Panda Bamboo feeder. We spoke about that. This is the Panda Status that you saw on the P1S earlier on. That just fits onto the front of the bed, and that tells you what status is currently the machine is in, how far the print is, if there's an error, etc. Very cool little part. We have, let's have a look at, well, these are our juicer hot ends. And again, that Fantasy coating, very cool, very filament repellent and highly abrasive resistant. So that's on our new juicer hot ends. You'll see them advertised at Fantasy, and that's when you know it's got that special coating on it. Give that a go, you will not regret it. And then of course, we'll just do a quick spin of the carousel over here, because these are our wonderful build plates. And the carousel is supposed to spin freely, but I guess we might have stuck it down. There we go. So we've got these build plates, and as you can see, they come in a variety of colors now. We've got these guys over here, which this is frostbite, but people have usually known frostbite to have a somewhat glossy textured finish. Well, now this is frostbite with a stunning matte finish and all the same adhesion that you've come to expect from the beautiful glossy textured finish on the standard blue frostbite. So you can see fantastic colors now available. We've got greens as well. They're just not here at the moment. And in pretty much every size, shape, and color you could think of. That is our wonderful plate range. Cool. Yeah. So that is it. That is what we have to show you.
So all amazing brand new products that you might need. So I will put a link in the description where you can find it. If you have some additional questions, where can they go?
Yeah, if you want to know anything, you can hit us up on one of our Facebook groups. You could reach us on our Discord server. Just go to BQ.equipment and hit the contact us or support there, and it'll go through to our support team and they'll get in touch with you. Twitter, you can reach us on any one of our Twitter handles, and our support team will get in touch with you as well. But yeah, tons of ways of getting in touch with us. BQ.equipment's the website. Go there and you'll be able to get in touch with us.
Super. By the way, nice glasses. I like them.
Apparently all the cool kids have them.
All the cool kids have them. So, hey, make sure to subscribe. And if you have any questions, let me know in the comments. Or else go to BQ socials and you will, get your questions answered. So, bye.